JH6 and welcome back to another episode, Tuesday Survival Tips. So today I'm going to talk about how to engage the target. But I got to tell you guys, before I get into that, I want to talk about deadly force. And I'm going to have a video coming up sometime in the future, and I'm going to talk about deadly force, little details and everything. But again, guys, deadly force is pretty much a force that a person, a criminal, or whoever you're going to encounter could utilize to pretty much kill you or to cause damage to your body. You know, for example, if you get stabbed 2-3 times, you don't really die, but most likely the chances of you dying are, you know, pretty high. And if you don't know the term deadly force, if you Google it, you could get a lot of information. So meaning that if a person comes down and slap you on your face, and this is just an example, if you get slapped in the face and walks away, that is not deadly force, guys, and we have to understand that, because a lot of videos here on YouTube would tell you, hey, look, if a guy come and try to slap me, I'm gonna shoot that guy. And if you do that, you're most likely gonna go to jail. That is not deadly force. Deadly force, again, is when somebody tried to kill you or try to do some serious harm to your body. So with that being said, guys, if you get put in that type of situation and you have to engage the target, let me show you a quick technique that you could utilize that will help you out. First thing you got to do, you have to be able to identify that target. You know, the things that we see in the movie, that, you know, people like walking or running or whatever and shooting to the left, gangster style, that doesn't really work, guys. So you have to be able to identify your target, and what I mean is that you have to put eyes on your target. You have to look at that person that is trying to cause deadly force to you. Second thing is going to be facing your threat. You have to face that threat. Again, the movie thing where the guy is running that way and shooting like this, and you know, some kind of ways hitting the person, that is not good. You have to face the threat. If you pull one of those things right here, most likely you're gonna shoot civilians and you're gonna shoot all the person around the area. So you have to identify the threat. You have to face that threat. Now, the third thing is that you have to present your firearm. So now you get into the position where you identify the threat, you face your threat, now you pull in your firearm. And the last thing is going to be commands. And I got to tell you guys, commands, it is one of the steps that no one really do. You have to be able to give commands for many different reasons. One, if you're giving commands and somebody else is watching you, that person is going to be a witness to you, because if you happen to shoot that person, most likely it's going to be an investigation, and having witnesses is going to help you out a lot. Two, if the police show up and hear you giving commands like stop resisting, most likely the police is going to think that you are the good guy and not the bad guy. So commands. Third and lastly, you have to give that person, and even though he's a criminal, and you will see a lot of YouTube videos telling you something different, you have to give that person every means necessary, or every chance, all the way into the last chance, for that person to stop attempting to cause damage to you. If you don't do that, you may find yourself in some type of investigation, and most likely, you know, a lot of people could go to jail. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna draw my Glock 17. So again, you get put in that position, you have to identify the threat. Now I'm looking at the threat. You have to face the threat. Now I'm facing the threat. You have to present your firearm, and now you have to give commands. So again, guys, get put in some type of fight. You know, the guy pulls a knife or pulls a firearm. Now I'm drawing, I'm identifying the threat, I'm facing the threat, I'm presenting my firearm, and I'm telling him, stop! Alright, guys, so with that being said, let me know what you think. Like always, like, share, and subscribe. Come back next Tuesday for another episode of Tuesday Survival Tips. And God is in control.